And good morning and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're well, I hope you're keeping safe, and welcome to Horizon 1.9.4D. Yes, and actually, let me just check that, because nope, that's still there, that's good. Okay, a few changes that I've got. I've played with the weapons. I now have, oh, I can get rid of you, hang on. Go there, storage. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? I've got that to scrap. So, I have got, come on doggo, here we are. We've got the N99 pistol, good condition, 10mm, and I've got cryo rounds to go with it as well. We've got the double barrel shotgun. Out of all of them, I've upgraded it to the electronic trigger receiver. So that does a very nice amount of damage. You can see that with the DPS on the left hand side. I also added poison to it, because that's what I wanted to put onto one of my shotguns. We've got the same, We have Righteous Authority. I did scrap 2 mini nukes to get enough nuclear material to do that. It only has 8 rounds in it, but the DPS is better than the laser musket, but also as well as I feel it's a bit better in hand, so to speak. I did sort of play with the combat shotgun as well to try and see which one was better, but for me that's it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 6 weapons. Okay. Armor still the same. I've done, where are they? My backpack is ended, and as you can see with my weight, I just used lots of the material I had before I scrapped the nukes to make sure I had enough cargo space. Still haven't used any of these, not going to yet, because we've got other things we need to be doing first. And those other things, is there anything? Oh yeah, probably need to do a wee bit of cooking, just to top up. Beverages, basic meals. Yeah, I could make hydrated meals, and they're one, but they do double the job. But it's edible. Yep, mystery soup. I like that. You know, meat scraps, exotic. Now, the interesting thing is, you see that takes 14, but that, where is it? Takes 16. So having a hydrated meal is slightly more effective. Still can't do the enhanced meals yet. Meat scrapping, I've got lots of squirrels and rabbits and all that sort of thing. I've got some iguana meat we can do. Chicken, I'm not scrapping my live chickens, although from them we do get prime cut chicken meat, which is quite nice. I'm just going to get rid of the cram, pork and beans, Salisbury steak. Do I want any more bits? I don't have any fishing rods to use, so no point doing that. They're okay. Right, so if I went for hydrated meals, which ones would I go for? You see, mute fruit and corn is good, but corn we use for the chicken coops, corn and razor grain. So hearty soup, potatoes, carrot. So I have to say, until I've got everything running properly, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's one day. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2 days. Okay, so I've got about 4 days worth of food on me. Drinks wise, I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do with a few more. 9, 6. So if I went with a sanitized water, we have 4, which is a day. Actually, that cures, doesn't it? So if I went Nuka-Cola 3, 4, cherry. No. Okay. So 6. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4 days. I picked up some Deezer's lemonade. Oh yes, because I was looking for a doctor's certificate, so I ran over to Good Covenant, but the good doctor there did not have anything I wanted, so I'm still waiting on that. Now, why is the question? If we look at expedition camps of 4, they're fine. The communities were down to 4, and that's not good enough, you see, because I've lost some due to happiness. Happiness needs to be at least 75. Now, here we got 92. And the happiness is a factor of all of your settlers have to have 1 food, all of your settlers have to have 1 water, all of your settlers have to have 2 defense, and they all have to have a bed. So if you have those numbers, you will have 80 happiness, and then the other bits come from traders, furniture, bits you put down, that sort of thing. So we're okay for the moment, but I do want to boost my power. Well, because if we have a look at my production management standards, you see water is low. We're at 200 supply kits, but if I had more water, well, I don't. We're stuck at 200, I'm pretty sure, but we need more. Oh, and I put down a purifier as well, because that added a bit of happiness. I was trying to see if I could get the numbers to work, but they just didn't want. So we have got 2023, because this place doesn't need a lot of power. So what have we got here? We can do 23 of those. I don't want to use those. That only does 2. You see, I don't need 30 because I'm only going to do 1 of those. We can do 8 of those, and I can do 17 of these. So I'm thinking a bit hodgepodge, but again, still trying to get everything working how I want. So power 20. Excuse me. So as you can see, we have 15 people. Do I have... Come on, check mail. Right. We have 1 new message, which is... don't know. Oh, wow. Okay, that's big. Because a giddy up buttercup adds happiness. So we've got that. They were sold. And then we go to that. Got anything? No. Okay. Marvellous. Right, so now what I've got to do is if... oh, goodness sake, here we go. I don't have many trade credits, so we're not going to make this a trading place yet. But if we have a look at the local statistics, under trading we're at 83, so we are almost there. But got to get that to 100. But realistically, it's putting down some more traders. But to do that, we have a look. How many people do we have roaming? We have 4 roving settlers. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Sorry, that's my fingers. Now, as you can see, I've put the Vault-Tec guy here as a general trader. We've still got Jun over here as a general trader. So you can double up. So what I'm going to do, we're going to see whether or not we can... well, how many vendors do we have? You see, because what I need is I've got 7 vendor contracts. Okay. So we're going to have an empty counter. I have this one. And no, rather smaller one actually. Hi, how you doing? You know what? We're going to have one here. And one here. Now, I can put 2 more down. You see, we could have another food and drinks, which is going to boost my happiness tremendously. That's all I can do. Yep, so I can do food and drinks. And someone is going to get assigned fairly quickly, should be. There you go. Traders at 12. And look at that, yep. Now the craftsman's job is the industrial community, which is good, but oh, I know. Get rid of that. So now it's going to have to be income bonuses. We could add income rating with these and with a shipping container. They all add the same sort of bonus. They just have different looks to them. And we've already got the marketing guy, so that's not going to make any difference. So, let's have a look. Where were we? Look, we were on 83. You see, it's only added 6. So, we are going to have to add numerous money-making things, trading things here. If we go to the trading market... So we don't have a dock Interesting, actually. Should have one of each, really. I've got, oh, because of course I've already put the little ones down, haven't I? That's, there you go. So the little bar, or what we could do. See, the question is, who am I going to see first? Now I'm thinking of the level 4 traders. So we've got an extra bar. See that? Let's have a look, shall we? See, +3 income rating. Income rating, +1 doctor note. Plus, you see, that's +6 income rating. So I'm thinking we probably have 1 armor. That's the armor and the weapons. So that's you, armor and weapons surplus. Okay. Now, we have someone assigned, So we now have 2. Now they each had 6. So let's have a look at where are we. Local statistics. 98. So, if I was to just plop down, where are we? We go here, we go to trading market, and we go to income bonuses. I could put 4 down. Now these add 6 income ratings, so that's gonna push me over the top. So we give that a second to actually work. And that should now go to 104, which means we are a basic community. We should also now be a trading market, which is where we are. So if we come back, we now should have, well, when this updates, we will have 1 trading market. And that number should go up as well. So we're going to give this time to actually filter through. and next. And this is what I wanted to get done today. To get everywhere to where they should be. So now, home plate, expedition camp. Good neighbour, we can travel there, but what we're going to do is Abernathy Farm is a farm. It's already got a cow. Its happiness was the problem. Pretty sure with Abernathy. It's if the more active and functioning communities we have. Oh, you see, the happiness went down to 74. Now, that was because we had 15 people, so we've got food, water, defense is 30, so that's enough. But the defense wasn't enough here, so I had to add a bit. And I think we already had 16 beds. So, as you can see now, the happiness has stopped. It's not, so it's hit that sort of down curve, and now it should be going back up again. Because the people have got, they should be at an happiness of 80. However, and that's because they have food, water, defense, beds. And this is set to stop at 15. 15 people. So we have got the Brahmin, we've got the water, we've got, oh, there's a bit, someone's having a fight somewhere. So this won't be a proper farm, a proper community, or until we get that up. Now, let's have a look, shall we? Let's see. I wonder if it's at a place where we can actually force it. You see, I don't know. I might just have to give it a couple of days to start picking up and building up again. We'll find out. Let's see if we can actually get this to where the happiness should be. And there we go. Right. So the trading market has now picked up, but not the farm. So, and if we have a look at the farm, look, 74. Right. So the question now is there something I can do to boost, you know, just give the happiness a kick? Well, to start with, we have no traders there, which is a big penalty. If we have a look at the local statistics, we have got 9 roving settlers here. We don't have a doctor. So, what we've got to do... Well, the bar adds 30. 30 happiness. So 30 happiness divided by 2, divided by 15, equals 2 extra happiness points. So that should be enough just to tip the scales. And how many do I have? I have vendor contest. So I'm going to let... Oh, we've got some company by the sounds of things. When you hear a trader go, or a settler go, what the? Normally some sort of fighting going on somewhere. Maybe not. Okay. That's a bit strange. Anyway. It's over. Now, the other thing we have got is if we come over to the recreational community. Excuse me. I mentioned that Piper gave us the Giddy Up Buttercup, which gives 10 happiness. I'm saving that, though, for an entertainment community, because they're notoriously difficult to do. However, a breakfast station adds 10 happiness. So, now that's going to give us 40. So if I added something that gave an extra 5... we'd get 3 points, but that should be enough now to get that down spike going back up again. Right, so, because if we have a look at this, But from the happiness, we now have enough to make this a farm. So there you go. So happiness 74. Here we go. But we've got 8 unemployed people here that we will put into jobs. But first, I want to make these communities. I want to get them working. So now the next one is Sunshine Tidings. We're going to, because Sunshine Tidings is farm number 2. Now I have got a Brahman certificate, which we can add. I don't want to put hunters and the like down. Okay, hold on. Marvellous.
It's so quiet.
Right, hang on. Right. Was it 10 Pines Bluff, wasn't it? You're right there, Piper. Having a bit of a dance. But the good thing is, I can make, once we get all the parts from synths, I can make some synths for myself, which I will put at Grey Garden. Just got to remember, Grey Garden, for some reason, doesn't like... Where are you all? Oh, they're all heading that way. Grenade! Oh, hello. Alright, so don't forget, arms. You can. Oh, I'm down. Wow. He took too long. Too long. Oh, that one's down. Alright, let's just go for ballistic, shall we? Well. Oh, well done, guys. Okay, well, they're doing a lot better than I am, that's for sure. They are doing a lot better than me. Well. Oh, hello, Piper. You're right.
Huh?
Okay. Wow. Okay, let's take all your bits. And all your bits. Nice. I do like the fact that you can just grab these. And so easily as well. Yeah. So I need, you see, hang on, let me just get my head working here. Synths are a big problem. Now, there is, using the workbench, a weapon you can make. You can make any weapon that actually does more damage to synths. You can also...
Thanks for your help, friend.
You're welcome. Oh. No, not... Oh, I shouldn't have transferred. I've probably scrapped him already. But you're welcome. Hang on.
Excuse me.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
I did. He's got... He was brave.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Okay, well, as we're here, have a quick look at what did we pick up. No, we got some bits to scrap. Nice. Now, 10 pines. Let's have a look at what have we got here. Okay. Now this place I'm pretty sure was research. So let me just check my book. Abernathy. 10 Pines, research. Right. So you see my communities is now gone down to 3 because happiness is tanking. I'm not sure why. We need to find that out. That's what I'm doing today. 28 tenants. Okay. What have we got going on here? So 83 happiness. So this is one of the active ones. Now it's a community. It's an active settlement community. If it has 75 and 12, which it has. You see, a basic community, but it doesn't have this. But I just want the basic communities at the moment. All I want. We have 6 roving settlers, so we've got a huge amount of the population not really doing much. So if we have a look there, but happiness is static at 83. I can live with that for the time being, because I'll need to save stuff for what we're going to do. Now we're going to head back to Sunshine Tidings Co-op and see what we can put there to make them happy little bunnies. And see how close they are to a farming community. Because it shouldn't be hard to put more food down. I definitely need more raised grain, that's definite. Let's have a look. Statistics. Alright, so here is happy. They have a population which is grand. They have 9 well. However, okay, so it's a basic community, but look, farming is only 65%.
Got awful quiet in here.
Yeah.
What's the angle here?
Okay, so there's the doctor.
Going in pretty good.
Yeah. There we are. Okay, so if we have a look at production management, supply kits is now down to 148. Up and down like a yo-yo, but that's because we haven't got the communities anymore. So if we come all the way down to crops. Alright. Now I'd like to balance them out if I can. Now razor grain is a biggie. And we want, and I can do 2 rows of razor grain, that's all. Okay. 1, 2. I am tempted. Excuse me, I know. I am tempted to. Oh, did you see that? Bed-wise. No. Fix the beds. Fix the beds very quickly. We're going to put some bunk beds in. How are we doing here? Do we have... Okay. This one is going to be a bunk area. 2. 4. And... there. 16. And, excuse me 1 second. And I'm back. Here we are. Lovely chubbly. Right. So, let's have a quick look. Where are we? We are now... No, it still hasn't clicked in. Well, the trading market has. That's good. The Abernathy still hasn't. How are we doing? Farming 85. Right. Well. Far out. So, let's go farming. We want animals. Here we are. We have got a Brahmin, which also does make a little bit of happiness, which is nice. We're going to put this round the other side. So we've got some room. There you go. There we are. That's not a bad place for him. Okay. There we go. So we've got the Brahmin. Fantastic. Now, I think what we're just going to do, we can put one down. Because obviously we've got a little trap. There you go. Now, we could put, yeah, we've only, oh, okay. We have only got 4 live chickens, so we're still waiting on them. So,
anything I can do to help out around here?
yeah, not just yet, thanks. Soon. 91. Okay, so we could put. Hang on. Where are they? There they go. So if I went to command missions, I'm looking at hunters. So we have 3 hunters. So I could put a hunter here. Jobs. So we're going to stick to the rifleman. And we're going to have you over here. There you go. And it counts as a 5% towards the farming. So we've got now 3 hunters. We actually have 4. Now I'm not sending everyone on missions yet, because what I actually wanted to do is go to command missions, because one of the things, repeated deployment, nope, so turn off, there you go. So what I want to do is, once we've got everyone set up, we're going to have choice of what we can do. Now, once we've got the farms online, having 4 hunters will make a difference. We might even be able to get up to 5. Now, farming, 96. So hang on, let's see if we can refresh this. Because I thought the hunter would push it over. Because even though he's not hunting, not yet, it still counts towards the farming community. Which is just what we want to do. Right. So we have 1 farming colony, 1 market. Okay, so communities now is 5. We say it's Abernathy who's being the pain by the looks of things. So here we no, oh no, Abernathy's clicked on. Oh, that is such good. So if we go to crops, so I can't do raised grain, unfortunately. So we do need, that's good, carrot, corn, potato. So I need mute fruit, melon. So if I went mute fruit and melon, how many roving people do we have? 8. Fantastic. Okay. That's good. Right, so no, I don't want the job. I want these. Mute fruit. There you go. And a melon. Right. Now, the happiness is coming down. But that's because we had a moment where the beds weren't in place. So, we're going to try and buck the trend. We're going to recreational. And again, I'm going to put down a breakfast station. Now, when I next play, I will be organising things much better. I'm placing things at the moment, because I have to say I'm still relearning stuff. However, that now with the happiness, that's an extra 10. We have got the doctor. So with beds, because don't forget he had 30, which is 2 points. So 2.5 points, 3 points. We should be okay here. I don't think it will go down below 75, so we should be alright. So now, we have a look here. We now have 2 farming communities. 1 trading market. Awesome. Okay. They're good. So next, so sanctuary. And where is it? Sunshine Tidings. Okay. Starlight is military. Starlight is going to be quite an easy one to do, I believe. Starlight driving. Let's head over there. Get them done. Because again, all of these places have got... oh, for goodness sake. Enough people. They've got 12 people. Caravan supplies, I'm pretty sure we're fine. 174. Yep, yeah, that's really not a problem. So we have 6, so we have 12, so we have 31, 33, 30. Defense 79 beds, and the happiness is here. So this is a successful community. If we go to here, and we'll have a little tick. Basic community, fine. Military, we need to put some work into. We only have 3 roving settlers here, though. So, that's a bit light. So, when I came round here before, there weren't enough beds. So I've put 6 beds in there. There's that. What do you call it? Oh, for goodness sake. And a guard post I put up there. Now, 22 defensive tech 8 includes 2 Harriets. No. So now, I could put 2 things down. I'm going to have... That's going to... And oil. And this is the urban buildings bunker. Quite nice. Big place. You know, and again, I could organise it better, but I also put down one of these to improve happiness, and it has made a huge difference already. So, keep doing those push-ups, guys. You're doing a grand job. And I put a turret up there. So we've probably only got 1 person roving now. Roving settlers 1. Okay. We have a basic community, but military is 79. Now we've got to get that to 100. And the easiest way to boost this now... Well, I don't have that I can use. We could... Oh, I could have 2 guard dogs down. Okay, that would make sense. I can pick... Nope, just do the guard dogs is all I can do. So we're going to have 1 here. There you go. And actually, they snap. Wow, that's nice. So defense is 91. Now, we have a turret over there. Oh, nice. I actually quite like the idea of having a sort of collection of dogs. That's nice. Okay, that should be 12. Architect is done. Now, hang on. Did put 1 up here. And I think I'm going to put another one there. So that's going to be 115. Right. So, hi, how are you?
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
I know. You're doing a grand job. So, yep. And oh, I also moved the suit of power armor to Sanctuary. As I was bouncing around checking on populations. Military 90. So what can we do? So we have a successful community. So so actually, let's have a look. No. Turrets. Well, I can add more turrets to make a difference. Because I've got the guard dogs adding. I think it's you can get up to 100 defense to add towards it. Let's see if that makes a difference. Otherwise, it's going to have to be wait until. Oh, actually, hang on. There's a thought. Not that. Have I got? I have. Okay. There you go. That gives me. You're welcome. So that gives me 13 people. So I can add a militia locker. That will give me one more. 5%. So that's. I'm going to have 2, aren't I? I might have to rely on roving settlers from other locations. Do this. Okay. And again, just keep running around. Because today, I would like to get... Alright. So it's not a military one yet. It's going to be what, 95? 95. So. We have one person spare. Alright, now. We have got other roving settlers nearby, Abernathy, that sort of thing. So we can, I believe, without hurting our stuff too much, put you down. You're a military. We can only do really one military one, because they are oil intensive. However, that should now push us 10, which is 50. And that should put us to an active military outpost. Awesome. Okay, so it hasn't caught up here yet, but it will in a tick. All right. Awesome. That's we're getting there. Abernathy is just the bane of my life at the moment. All right. So let's have a look, shall we? So we've got. I can mark off now. Starlight driving is military. Well, I think what we could do is, as we are giving them time, is head to 10 Pines. They've just had an attack. Oh, and I need to fix myself. Should have seen the doctor. Would have been a lot easier than using my supplies. A lot easier. Never mind. Now, this is a research place, and this is... I don't think we're going to be able to get it research all totally done. Hi, Lucas. But we might be able to get close. Thought I had that in place already. Nope. Miscellaneous. Yeah. Okay, that's better. So, have a look at how are you. 5 community, 9. So we have 2 who are not. So we want to go to local statistics. This is the research points. Yep. And as you can see, research is 18%. I've always had trouble with research. Okay. Right. Well, the thing to do is to head utilities, and we go to a research outpost. Now, oh, beds, beds. Outrageous. Okay. So what we want to do? No. First, we want buildings. We want the basic warehouse stuff, because I'm just going to build a shack. Select the building design. Don't want that. I want the utility 2x4. No, actually, the Finch shack is the one I wanted. Confirm. Amount. There you go. Right. Okay. Good. That fits quite well. We put the beds on. That gives me 4 beds. I can probably add more beds, which is nice. I can the detail off. Yep. Debris off. Yep. Doors off. Okay. Lock. And now we can move you. However, you see it almost automatically. There is a difference in the bed. Scrap you. There you go. So now, okay. There. Right. So beds. Oh, I didn't need that one, did I? Bugger. I'm going to scrap those because I'm not going to go beyond 16. This is enough beds. All right. Now again, to help kickstart the repair, just going to put that down. Okay. Right. So that means that should push things in the right direction. Now, what I want is a research outpost. Now, it's all of these jobs. We've got 7 jobs we can do. Now, also the other thing we need to do is, you see, these add research. We've already got 2, but what they do, where it gets a bit weird with research. Okay, you see, we've got a bookcase. And we've got a station. And we've got the lab. So these produce 1 potentially. But because I've got 3 of these, they each produce 4. Because they do 1 on their own. So what I want to have is another place to put some bits. So we want not leases, buildings. Small houses and cabins. There you go. I'm going to pick again the 10 pines. I don't know why, but I always end up coming for these cabins. I don't know why, just do. How are we doing? Is that... You know what, I'm not too worried about the mess inside. I'm going to. Yeah. Better. Alright, and then we return to the main. We take a door off. Okay. And then we go to lock. And pick you up. Pop that there. Right. So now, let's have a look And how many people? Food-wise, we need one roving settler for the food. And we have got... how many people? 13. We have 7 ropes, so we have 6 jobs we could do. Right. Okay, so let's... Well, the easy thing, hang on, is what I meant to do. Alright. We have a look at the local statistics, and the research part of it is on 18. Okay. Right. Put that away. Now we have... Okay. We have 18. I'm going to put research outpost, a job. See, the jobs just are jobs. They don't do anything specific, but we'll put that there. Right. So we had 18 because we had 1, 2, and now we've got 3. But we have 1, 2, 3 extra items. So we had 18 from 2, which would then take it that they would add 18. That would be 9 from each. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's have a look and see what we're up to now, shall we? Sometimes it does take a moment to catch up. Off from there. Okay. Research. 9, 18, 20. Actually, that's interesting. So, right. So this plus 1 for each. 1 per settlement, 1 per settlement. So I'm going to put these 2 beasts down. And we're going to go over there. So if we have 9 at the moment from each of the things, what it seems to be doing, 9. So we have you, because you can only put 1 per settlement. 2. Okay. They're expensive. The worst part there is advanced circuitry. However, so we have 3. We have 3 research posts. Hi. Yep, I've got all your stuff. We have 3 research posts, which now add 2 research. Where is it? There we go. 45. So that's now up to 15 each. Okay. So, oh, goodness sake, stop with... Okay. Goddamn fingers, sorry. Right. So we go to research. Now, as you can see, can't do any more extra bits because they're already done. However, if we have... first, so that's, we're on 45. It should be 60. 60. Whoop. 75. 90. We're using up a lot of our stuff here, but it is going to be this one done. 90. 105. So that should now put us into a research post. You see all the people converting over to scientists. I think this is going to have to be a double or 2 episode one, this one, to get all of them done. Right, local. 105. So that works. Perfect. So now we are a basic community. You should scroll down. Active research outpost. Awesome. So we have 2 farming, 1 trading, 1 military. The research will click over in a bit. But again, you know, scripts for you. They do take a bit of time to sort out. Brilliant. Now, what else? So here, hang on, let's just check to make sure everything is done. So 15 people would be food, water. 15 people would be 30 defense. That's fine. 16 beds. Perfect. We are in an active community here that will work. And is a research community. Okay. And we can tick you as well. The Red Rocket Expedition, 10 points is done. Sunshine County Crossing. Going to be industrial. Abernathy as a farm. Hangman's. And play Oberland. Right. So, I think what I'm going to do... actually, no. We are going to head to Abernathy. And it is, I will say, it's the next day, and I did use some food to get myself sorted, so. This is why it's a bit later in the game when you do this. Purely because you've got to have the supplies to make it happen. Fly. Okay. How are we? 70. And it's on its way up. So that's 15, should be 30. No, it should be 15, 15, 30, 15. Fantastic. So we shouldn't now have any problems with Abernathy. And we should be, and it is farming and it's done. Active farming community. Oh, it must have been because we have 2. You numpty. Okay. 3, 4, 5 communities. Awesome. Now, let's just have a quick look at what that does to the command missions. So, as you can see now, we've got 15 militia, but we've got 12 we can actually assign. Oh, no, we've got 12. We can do 15. So I can do a second militia place if we wanted to. Right, so we've got 5. We have 3 assigned, but 5 potential things we can do. 4 assigned, but we've got 6 slots. You see the numbers have just gone up through the roof. And that all makes a huge, huge difference to our inputs. Brilliant. Right. So, let's have a look at where are we. So we've got Sanctuary is done. Home plate is small at the moment, Abernathy. Home plate is probably going to be an entertainment place. Abernathy we've done. County Crossing is industry, isn't it? So I'll tell you what, let's head County Crossing to see if we can get an industry one under. Or it may be that we're just going to run out of materials doing this. But if I can get them to the stage where they are as just a community, that's perfect. Because again, that will help overall. Now, okay, these guys are terribly, terribly unhappy. So if we went 15, oh, okay, we've had someone else arrive. So it's 15 food, 15 water. Defense should be 30. Bed 16. Now, sure I had enough beds here. Might have been defense that was poor. Oh, as you can see, happiness has stopped. So we've got a trader and a doctor. Oh, they were really unhappy. If you think about it, that's 30, 40, that's 50 happiness. Wow. Alright, let's go see what's up with these people, shall we? What have we got here? So 65, that should go up soon. This is an industrial place here, I believe. Hang on, let me just quick check. County Crossing, I think, is industrial. Yep. Okay. So we've only got 50% of the base community. Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on. How many people are not working? 8. And we're on 15 people. So that means ideally we can use 7.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself.
Hi.
We just wanted to say...
You're welcome. You know. And we go to industrial park. Now, the technicians, these add 5%. Okay, but that's not going to be enough to make a long-term difference, especially when you can only have 3 technicians. You see, adds 1 technician, contributes 5% towards, you can only have 15%. Technician when assigned. Okay, then we've got construction. However, that doesn't add to industry, just increases your what's the name rates. Converts raw power into stored units, which we will have to get to. We will get to a power place. Ore production. And again, only 2. A large extractor. See, they're lovely. Oh, I can do those now as well. Oh, have we got a large... small extractor? No, we don't have a large extractor yet. Okay. Factories. Tech factory. Nope, I don't want those. I want power, advanced crafting. What we want is a refinery. We need nuclear material for, and I need 30 each. Alright, so let's have a look, rather than doing that, at the lease of leased utility buildings. Right, so plus an engineer and a chemical factory, a tech engineer and a tech factory. See, that's nice, but again, nuclear material. And it requires, it's weird, it requires 1 point of power, or just some power. A battery would do it. But it will produce 4 surplus power conversion and 100 power as well. Textiles, no. You see, I do like those. Although it's 10 vendor credits. Not that one. That one. That doesn't cost, what's the names? Vendor credits. You can see now we could add a purification rating. But you've still got to provide the purifier modules. Now these will boost your... Oh, see, that's not that. And that's 10. Now that's 6 refinery and 6 arc. That would be worth sacrificing a mini nuke for. And yes, I'm going to have 10 less vendor credits for it. But sooner or later we're going to have to. I've only got 4 left. Anyway, weapons and ammo. Disassembly. Here we go. We go to mini nuke. Now, what that does is that puts mini nuke scrap in your inventory. So what you've got to do is you actually have to scrap it. Well, you don't have to. You can leave it as is, but it makes more sense to scrap it and then put it away. And thank you. Alright, and then let's just store that. Right. Then the interesting thing is, you see, this one does require 20 power. However, 20 power we've already got here, as you can see. because our power is 30. So we don't even have to connect it up. So if I pop you down there, you see, oh, we do, my apologies, we do have to connect you up. Alright. Oh, in that case, that's what you want. Aha, you do have to connect it up. I thought I could get away with that one. There. And where is the connector? On the end over there. Come on, where are you? There, it is there. It is that one. Right. So now this is reducing happiness. But it's also... I know it's going to cost me 10 vendor credits every time. However, I'm making enough that I can afford to take that hit. But what does that do to my industrial settlement? That should make a big one. Yeah, I thought so. 80% it's made it jump to, which is a lot. Now, the two things that we've got that we needed to do, which was a refinery, we've got in there. And that's a level 6 refinery. So we could easily increase our production if we go to management of oil. And we want to go to refinery. Here it is. Now, process crude oil. Because we've got a 6, it will do 6 every go. If we go to manage, what does it need to manage it? It needs crude oil. Now, I don't have crude oil. I have very, very little crude oil. Even with those two there, it's not helping. However, the expedition camps provide you with 25% more output in each location. So, all of my expedition camps will eventually have extract as oil and what's the names in them, purely so that they can actually get they can boost my output. Now we want do I need anything? I don't really need parts. I mean, I could add it only because that would give me some points to it, but that would give me 30. That would actually give me enough. A chemical factory, need nuclear material. A tech factory, or a textiles. Does need one person, and that would give me a 3 in textiles. And the reason I say textiles, because I believe that would let me build, well, if that gives me 30, now let's get someone on it. We don't need power, we just need someone on it. Alright. Now I'm pretty sure I can't do much with the textile thing at the moment. What I wanted to see was industrial, 95. So that 3 is 15. So, if we were to add 2 more jobs, let's have a look, shall we, actually? 1 job might be enough. Because what jobs do we have? We have the supermarket trolley, and that one, and a technician. Right, let's see. Okay. Right. Okay. Technicians are now at 3. Does that add 5? I can't remember. Sorry. This is, you know, Industrial hunt, it does add 5. Fantastic. Now, because we are unhappy, we can't be a successful industrial park at the moment. So, we have got 1 farming, 1 trading. We want 2 trading, but we don't have the resources for that. We want 2 military, 1 research, 1 recreation, and 2 industrial, I think is how it's going to work out. So it's going to be, I believe, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1 and 1. Because they're really expensive. So the industrial park is going to happen. We're there now. And let's have a look at just what other people here got. So stability is 9 because we've got happiness is 65. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to waste a bit of time here until the happiness turns around. And that just...
You just say the word.
I know. Well, I'm going to get rid of Piper soon. She's going to go to home plate. And I'm going to get her running home plate effectively in my head cannon. That, hang on. And I nearly forgot as well. And this is where we're going to leave things today.
I could patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
I know, Doc. That's fine. Yep.
Patch me up, Doc.
Now go over your symptoms for me, one at a time.
Yep.
Feeling sick.
All right.
Right. 65 caps for everything. Money well spent. Very well spent.
Done.
Right, let's save. Okay. And actually, hang on. You haven't got really anything either, have you? So, Doc, you don't buy clothes either, do you? Nope, didn't think so. Well, you can have those and that. I'll take the 4 caps. Ooh. Anything else? These is lemonade. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah, I think I picked them up in what's the name? Oh, we've got a torso. And some yellow paint. Nice. That, get rid of these. I'm not getting laser giant, no. All of this is just, I don't know if I'm going to get anything for it, but something is better than nothing, and it tidies up my inventory. Okay. Let's have a look now. So what I need to do is probably fast travel away. So the cell will reload. So let's save. So if I went back to Sanctuary, then we can have a kip, and then I'm almost done for today. But then it's going to be organising the other bits. Home plate is going to be problematic because that's an entertainment place. That's going to be really expensive. And then it's things like, in order to do, let's say, the second militia one, we're going to need more oil. And oil is the problem. Yep, there's the...
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell.
I'm really pleased to hear it. You got anything interesting? No. Okay. So if I went for 10, then we can head back down to Counter Crossing, see if the happiness has turned around, and then we're done, which is great.
Oh, you really have to get up.
Yes, bye for you, Jane. Awful, innit? I'm only using you for experience points. Yeah. Right. You see, here are we. Yep, everywhere. You see 93 happiness now. So where was it? County Crossing, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Sending you big duck energy. Yep. La 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 la. Come on, load up, because I want to go and have my nap. There you go. Okay. Still 65. So, hang on. Did I put stuff in here that's going to bump it up? I'm sure. We have got that. We've got that. The doctor. Oh, there's the guys on the way out. No. Just static at the moment, isn't it? Industrial. So the question is, do I use recreational? Yeah, I could put this. Oh, actually, hang on. No, water and town services. So we could put a sheriff in. That adds expense and happiness, which is good because I want to get this ticking over. So we're going to have a sheriff because I've got people who are now not working. You see, oil, I have none. Do I have any? Nope, you see, this is sort of generally made an end to what we could have done because we need oil. What else have we got here? Water purification. Oh, hang on, there's an interesting point. Can we go to tech? Okay, well, we can probably do that. Devices. Lock breaching, tools and parts. Nope, assembly materials. Nope. Oh, no. I don't want a console, recruitment station, travel. I will have one of that, gives me 4. Ferret, I don't need yet. Purifier module, here you are. 1. Okay. And 1 purifier. Purely to boost up my purified water production, but also kickstarting the happiness is my hope. Alright, where are we? 7, 88. So again, you see now we have done a fair bit of stuff, which is, oh, hang on, 20, 40, 60. That's why I like spending time in a settlement. And one of those and one of those. Well fed and done. Brilliant. Okay. So now
We've met. What can I do to help out?
no, nothing yet, thanks, but
Not
thank
right
you.
now. Thanks.
All right then.
Trying to organise the settlement. Doing a poor job. Alright, and then we've got the level ups that we've got to have a look at as well. And we go here, and it's still not clicking. So do you know what I am going to do? I am going to see if that might just switch it round. And then, oh yes, I definitely need to go to bed. It's very late. Well, it's not late, but it's late for my nap. Yeah. Well, thank you. Okay. So we have 5. So we have, it's the industrial park we're waiting on. We have 5 roving settlers. Okay. Well, let's have a quick look then at the command missions. I actually want all of these to finish, these mission slots, so then I can organise them in a better way, which is what I want. I mean, although Hunters have 4 assigned. We can have 6 hunt. Oh, we can have 6 hunters. There you go. That's what I mean. You've got to then balance out what it is you want. I don't really want 6 hunters. Although I might have 4 for meat and 2 for herbs and things. We'll see. Anyway, that's going to do for today. So we've organised places. We've got our communities getting sorted out. We have now got all 5 of these in place. This one should be number 6. Then that just leaves one place that needs some attention other than here, which we'll sort out on the next episode. So, huge thank you to all who have watched. I do hope you're enjoying my meanderings. What can I say? Between now and the next vid, take care, keep safe, and as always, if you are unfortunate enough to be not very well, I really do hope you are the best you can be as soon as possible. Take care all. I'll see you all soon. Bye. Oh, that's the problem. That is the problem. Ada, she only has a 50 happiness.
A pleasure to see you again, ma'am.
So guess what we're probably going to have to do?
Time to hit the road.
Wonderful. I look forward to traveling with you.
Okay. So we send Piper the home plate. Brilliant. And I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have... I'll take those. Not veracity. That's yours. Don't need those. You can keep the bits. Yeah. Okay. Cheers, Piper. Okay, now that... Yes. Oh, she has a happiness of 50, I understand. Now, the Grey Garden robots don't. Other robots you make, like the synths, don't. But she has a happiness of 50. So I will give that a try. Now she's with me. She's not affecting the settlement. So I will... Well, we'll just give them time now to sort themselves out. They obviously don't like robots. So, there you go. Take care all. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now. Bye.